So it's crazy how now spirituality actually affects the football scene.
Rightfully so, though, because I think spiritually should affect our life.
Yeah,
Us
obviously.
entirely.
Yeah, obviously. But like in that sense,
Yeah, yeah. Amatambo, poison. Yeah, they masap, poison. It's a question. It's a question that needs to be answered, because I understand you was more pale, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that.
so after that, so how did the story end?
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to Box to Box. I am your host, Siso Ndlamini, and I'm joined here with my partner in crime. We're not criminals, but he is my partner in crime, Stapiri. How are you, my brother?
I'm good, sir. How are you, man?
I'm doing blessed,
Been
man.
a minute, hey?
And a half.
Ah.
Yeah, and a half.
Yeah, no,
If
it's
not
been a
an
minute.
hour.
Ah, dog. It's been
Like,
years.
Yo.
So yeah, please tell the people, where have you been? Where has Box to Box been buried?
Eish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was always buried in my heart, but it was just at the bottom or maybe like at the side somewhere, but it was far. Ish.
You can't be able, hey?
Yeah, yeah, it was bad, but I'd like to apologize to the viewers actually for obviously not being consistent with the product.
Yeah.
But besides that, I am happy to be back. I was obviously the initial for it to actually go on a production break. It was initially because of mental health.
Yeah.
There was a lot of things going on at the time in my mind, and obviously I started managing artists, and then that also came into play, another workload, and then now came another situation. Yeah,
but
those who know, but
yeah.
so there's a lot of things that happened, but I am here, I'm back. We're back. Season 2 is coming back with fire.
With fire, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, with absolute fire, because right now it's about to be a blockbuster. Yeah, let me just say it's about to be a blockbuster because it's an interesting season. Number one, Barcelona is actually doing well. Number two, Real Madrid is actually doing bad. The lifesaver, it's only Jude Bellingham. Like, he's literally the savior of Real Madrid. And actually, I can't wait to... Because, okay, guys, we're actually recording this show on Sunday. So, I think Atletico and Real Madrid will be playing later on
they're playing together?
Yeah, I think they're playing later on today.
Oh,
so, we'll just...
Who's at home?
I think it's Atletico Madrid.
We should check that. We'll get back to you guys on that. But that's an interesting game. We should actually... Hey.
Yeah, because that's an interesting game. I mean, looking at the fact that...
The form and the players.
Griezmann is actually doing well.
He's back at it, eh? My favorite player. That's not of all time, but he's definitely my favorite player. I love that man. No homo.
So yeah, boy. With a lot that's happening, and with Chelsea currently right now, because like I say, guys, we're shooting this on Sunday, right? Currently right now,
Atletico's home. Sorry.
Yeah, experienced a red card.
Chelsea.
Gusto, red card, unnecessary red card. On top of that, to top it all up, 1-0
against Aston Villa. At home. You guys are at home.
How bad is that?
Chelsea fans.
How bad is that?
I'm sorry.
For me, I don't understand. I don't understand. They created chances they missed. I don't understand what Sterling's role is besides him.
You're depending on Sterling in 2023.
But here's the thing, he's getting the chances.
You are depending on Sterling in 2023.
But here's the thing, he's getting the chances. He's making the runs.
But
it's
all down to the player.
He is a good player. But the only problem that he just doesn't know how to finish. I don't understand.
He was never that good in finishing. Like, he had some moments where he had those good goals, those out of the box goals. But Sterling is starting to show himself. He's showing, hey guys, Pep Guardiola did a good job with Sterling. If you saw Sterling before the Man City days, and you could see like he's fast.
No. Liverpool days.
He was come on, but he was not clinical. He was not that clinical.
Yeah,
he was never a clinical player, if anything.
You understand?
But he was a dribbler, not shit. Not dribble as fast.
Yeah.
But you guys will start seeing the job that Pep Guardiola did, like with that guy. Like, he genuinely did a good job.
And also, speaking about like Chelsea, right?
Yeah.
I just want to understand, what is Todd Bowley's role at the moment?
He's the owner. He owns the club. It's his club.
But why don't we have a sponsor?
You don't need to have a sponsor, hey? You know, like sponsors is just like extra money. It's like pretty much saying.
But they look bad on the strip. Have you ever seen like Chelsea strip?
It depends how the strip looks. It also depends. So strip, Tina, we Kasi boys.
Yeah.
So strip is a kit.
Yeah, it's like a kit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So boys, in like for me personally, whether you have it or not,
Nah,
that doesn't matter.
Chelsea's football jersey is bad. It's dry. It's out.
Yeah, your guys' kits for this season are bad. They like the average. Not that they're bad. They average. They just okay, sharp. You did something. It also shows that the new ownership came into play.
Yeah, and also don't forget to tell the people that so right now, guys, I'll just take his job just for a minute, right? Box to Box will no more be just the soccer show, right?
He's excited.
Yeah.
He's taking the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
Must I explain it to them?
Yeah, no, please do. Before we go any further, because after here, I mean,
we just talk.
We're going because it's the box that are disappointing.
Eish.
Like, yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
So it's a lot of things. Even Pirates is disappointing. So
Jeez.
a lot of things are disappointing, right? So I don't want to get into that because right now it will be a show of disappointment. And we don't want that at the moment. So yeah, guys. So yeah, as you were saying, my brother, before I interrupted you.
So thank you so much for the time. So pretty much what Box to Box is gonna be. Let me just start off with saying Box to Box is no longer the football show. It'll now be Box to Box Sports Worldwide, and I'm sure I'm sure that's already self-explanatory. But let me explain further. So Box to Box will now no longer be just the football show. It will now be joined by rugby and netball. Let me not even specify what sports, because I feel like with me growing up, I've always loved sports. So I might even tend to speak about tennis, because that's also another
swimming.
We can talk about the Olympics coming soon.
Yeah,
I think they're
that's
next
great.
year, but that's next year. Sure,
Yeah,
still-
but
still
nah,
far.
they soon.
Yeah, it's soon enough. Yeah, it's soon enough.
Yeah,
It's
they
soon enough.
I mean, next year.
Yeah, next year. Hey.
Yeah.
Next year there's a lot happening. Euros 2, Copa America,
Yeah.
AFCONs. Yeah, there's more content coming in this year. There's more content coming in season 2. But to pretty much explain season 2, it's a sports show. We'll be joined by other sports, and I'll also be joined by other hosts. Just to let you guys know, I will no longer be the main host of Box to Box at some point. I know that's it's like but it's your show.
And also, I hope I'll stay as a co-host. I mean, we'll see if the host likes me. If it doesn't, I'm out.
I like you.
No, but obviously, I mean, right now you won't be. You'll be just a producer of the show. So
But it's still my show.
nah, it's normal. The host has to decide who he or she will be comfortable with.
True.
So
And
yeah.
I hope the host is comfortable where they're at. But otherwise, host, it's time to
Yeah.
come back to Span, eh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we need to get started, you know. We need to start doing this thing, because if anything, the host that you guys are about to receive for Box to Box is actually gonna be. I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited to see this person come. I'm genuinely excited to see this person do this role, because I think that at this current point they're gonna do a better job than I can do.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna
Actually,
give us like
they're gonna
premium.
give us premium.
Like, so
premium stuff.
I'm genuinely like really excited for season 2. I'm genuinely excited to give you guys season 2. Box to Box actually has a Instagram account. Box to Box.
I saw that. Yeah. Box to Box Sports Worldwide, right?
Yeah, underscore in between the Box to Box and Sports Worldwide.
Box
So,
Box Sports Worldwide. Yeah.
Follow us on social media, guys.
Please do the most, guys. Do the most.
Yeah.
And also, not to forget to mention that in this season we'll be doing a lot of coverage.
Oh, a whole lot more. A whole lot more.
Yeah.
Because I think the way we ended season 1 was, I think, the best way to end it, because we ended it with the Soweto Derby.
Yeah.
Which was what an experience, guys. Like,
What an experience.
Yeah, it was a dope experience. We're going to do that again. I actually wanted to go to today's game between Orlando Pirates and Stellenbosch.
Yeah.
But that's a conversation for another day.
Here's the thing, right? So we shoot a lot of shows, so I guess that's why. But then also that, bro. Okay, are you done talking to your people before you continue?
As long as you guys know season 2 is a sports show and there's a new host, that's perfect with me.
Yeah, guys.
He has a lot to say.
Stay tuned. Because number one, I don't know where should I start in South Africa or should I start in Europe?
Okay, let's do this. Let's do what has happened.
Okay, cool.
Let's start off with UCL.
Okay.
Because we did drop something UCL predictions.
Yeah.
But now let's start off with the results.
On Twitter, we gave some people were commenting on there. It was like they really liked.
Keep talking to us, guys. Like, if you have something that came up your mind while you're watching our show, speak on it. If you want to come to our show, come through. If you love football and want to talk about football, hit me up, BOX2BOX Sports Worldwide. Sviso
and
on
also,
social media.
What we will try doing, guys, is actually
My
hosting
personal
live events. So what we'll try doing is actually being on live, especially when UCL is playing and stuff. Me and Fish will try to be on live on our obviously private accounts. Maybe you'll be on live on the BOX2BOX account, and then I'll obviously log into the Whatspoppin Worldwide live, and then we'll just chat about the game. So please feel free to join us. What's playing during the week this week?
Carabao Cup is coming up. The only fixture that I'm actually most excited about in the Carabao is probably the Newcastle versus Man City game.
So I guess that's
that's the you know, we I don't know if we're gonna do something for that, but we are gonna give people more lives because I think that's what we can. Also, the best way to interact with people. We're gonna give you guys more lives. We're gonna talk about like UCL. So the lives will also be based on tactics. So it'll be more or less based on the match. Whatever match we're focused on, that's what the lives are gonna be for. Because we don't wanna do a whole episode for you guys. We just wanna do like match build up, halftime thoughts, and then what happens at the end. So we won't even be live during the game. Maybe we'll watch the game in our own comfort. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. I might be live on the game because you know how I am.
He's gonna give you guys the best reaction.
You know how I am. So but then let's move into football politics because I guess we wanted to also speak about that and also what has happened with the UCL. I think we want to also chop up.
Let's more or less go with the results.
The results first.
Because the politics we're gonna.
Because there's a lot. We have a lot for you guys.
We see the politics.
We have a lot.
If anything, today is the football politics show. But UCL results. Real Madrid just scraped through. Against Union Berlin. They won 1-0, courtesy of a Jude Bellingham 90th minute winner. Thoughts on that game? I can't really say much, but I can speak on Real Madrid as a whole. They need to stop depending on Bellingham. If that's what they're doing this season, they need to stop because they can be such they could be such a terrifying team if everyone is at their best, and I don't think everyone is. Vinicius needs to step up. Rodrigo needs to step up. Modric is still putting in.
The problem is that they don't have Benzema anymore. Like they don't have those link-up plays in the final third. I mean, Joselu is just there for crosses. So I mean,
but Rodrigo also tends to play in the center, huh?
Yeah, but because he's the one that has to collect the ball. I mean, if he doesn't do it, who will do it? Because right now, if you look at Madrid right now, you would swear that Jude Bellingham is actually the striker.
And he's just the number 8.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
He's not even a number 10.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
But
you would swear that he's a striker because why? There is no one that is actually collecting the ball and obviously effectively moving the ball. On the upper half.
That's up to the midfielders now. That's up to the Modric's and the Krooses and the Chumanis.
That's up to Ancelotti.
It's it's up to Ancelotti.
That's up to Ancelotti because I feel like now it's a tactic.
Why didn't they just buy a striker though? You don't sell Benzema and then stick to just selling him. You replace him.
The problem is
same time.
Who can they buy?
They should have put Kane. But also they spent 100 million on Bellingham. I don't know if they want to spend another 100 million.
That's the thing.
On Kane. Because that was the minimum.
And also, obviously, there's a Mbappe saga that was happening at that time. And that's currently happening.
Mbappe.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
That guy paused me. Like, leave already or do something. Make things shake, dog.
He's been making things shake.
Nah, dog. It's not enough.
He is making things shake. The only problem is that PSG wanted him to leave. Obviously, prior to his contract expiring.
And they haven't renewed his contract. No.
Do you understand? So he's actually going to be leaving for free.
You never know, boy. You know these Arabs, dog. They convince you some other way to sign that contract.
I'm telling you.
Hey, guys.
He's living for free.
Hey, guys.
If he leaves for free, yeah.
If he leaves for free, nah, what a steal. Whoever gets him, what a steal. Like, that'll be the steal of the century. Because a player like Mbappe should not be leaving a club for free. Pay minimum is 100 million. Pay.
But then the problem is at the moment, right now, right? You can't buy Mbappe for 100 million.
But we're going into football politics.
Yeah.
We forgot the results.
Hey,
guys,
man.
ask keys, guys.
We're sorry.
We'll talk about Mbappe.
Yeah, we'll talk about Mbappe, but yeah.
So Real Madrid, obviously, the 1-0 result. 0-0 result between Newcastle and AC Milan. AC Milan should have won that game. Newcastle did not come to play. It's like they weren't there.
I feel like, especially when I look at that game, is that they were trying to transition to playing UCL football. I don't think they were prepped enough for that game.
Just play your football. Teams, when you get to the UCL, just keep playing your football. You got to the UCL because you played your football. Stick to it. Don't change tactics because you're in the UCL. Stick to your football. If you lose because you're sticking to your football, you lose. If you're changing, you're only confusing, you're making more confusion within the players and within your setup. Because as much as, yes, the competition is different. It's a tournament. It's no longer a league. Yes, tactics will be tweaked. But don't change the style. Don't now play counter-attack, go Premier League, and then, I'm not saying that's what Newcastle play, but don't play counter-attack in the Premier League, and then you play a low block in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Nah, keep that thing, make them shake.
You're right.
Low block is for who? The go attack.
Yeah, attack.
Attack, bro.
Attack a lady.
You've got, dog.
Lata lady.
So 0-0 is not a good result on AC Milan's end, but on Newcastle's end, they were not
proper.
there. Yeah, they were not there.
Yeah, it's a proper result.
It's a proper result, but it's going to be tough.
For me, what's happening with AC Milan? They're actually playing good football, but right now they're not winning. They seem to be actually be having...
Dog. As much as Giroud's there, I want a striker, dog. If you think about it, I want a striker.
Yeah, because Leao is actually playing sort of like an inverter, right?
He's more inverted. He comes in more. So, with Giroud, dog, they should, guys, replace your strikers before they leave. I know Giroud hasn't left, but replace him right now before he even drops in form.
I'm sorry to say it, but who, there's no strikers out there.
They could have also gone for Kudus, dog.
But Kudus is not a striker, he's a central attacking midfielder.
He can play striker, but he can play as a false 9.
That's what I'm saying.
It can work, because if he's playing false 9, and then you have Leao as an inverted winger, it works. Yeah. Because that's how Liverpool were a dominating team. Firmino was a false 9. Mane and Salah were wingers, inverted wingers.
And it worked perfectly. It won them a
Champions League and a league title.
Yeah.
In back-to-back years.
Yeah.
So it works, bro. Personally, you just need to make it work. Kudus could have been bought. They don't have the money for Gonzalo Ramos. That's for PSG or Chelsea.
But Gonzalo Ramos is actually not doing justice in the big team.
Yeah, he needs to find his feet. He'll find his feet.
And also speaking about the PSG results, what's your take on that one?
PSG, for me, this season, I'm starting to notice them. I know other teams have started noticing them, but you see now with PSG,
Nah, but you're being unfair. I mean, the time Tuchel was there, they reached the Champions League final.
I didn't see that until they got to the final or until they were in the semis. Because they weren't necessarily playing the best sort of football. They were winning games, right?
Yeah.
They were not playing the best sort of football. And also they had one game tournament. It was a one-game thing. Remember that COVID thing? It's another situation, dog.
Yeah.
2 legs. 2 legs will show you flames, bro.
Yeah.
That's how Real Madrid can come and beat City the way they did the season before last.
Yeah.
So 2 legs plays a role.
I agree.
So with PSG, bro, I respect Luis Enrique. I love his work. I love what he's done. And people actually underrate what he did with Spain because of the fact that they didn't win major trophies. Mm-hmm. But they genuinely Spain is at a point where, let me compare the Spain we grew up watching and the Spain that is now. The players are different, first and foremost, quality-wise. Yeah. different. Not Guti, it's far different. We grew up watching Fernando Torres, your Villas, your Pedros, your Ramos, your PKs, your Puyols, Iniesta, Xavis.
I'm sorry to disturb you, but we shouldn't forget that we're dealing with results.
We shouldn't.
Yeah.
We'll get to the politics, guys.
Yeah, we'll get to the politics.
But results, because we're at AC Milan.
So AC Milan, right now, they have to pull up the socks,
definitely.
Like you say. So they
After
need to get a strike,
that 5-1 defeat to Inter Milan is not supposed to be happening.
It's not supposed to be happening.
Not supposed to be happening.
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
Another Champions League result. PSG beat Dortmund 2-0, convincingly. Also, shining light on PSG, dog. Genuinely, like, I'm seeing something. I don't know if it's the. I'm not
like
convinced.
You see it. I'm not
convinced
with
the style of play. Maybe they're not gelling well. Because if a player like Dembele can produce and a player like Mbappe can produce, that team can win the Champions League with that quality on its own. So that's another 2-0 win for PSG. Good win.
Hakimi's goal was beautiful. Hakimi's goal was beautiful.
It was nice. Shout out to Hakimi. Shout out to Mama Hakimi, if you know what I mean. But another result, 4-0 Arsenal win against PSV. Statement win. Saka getting his debut goal, debut match. Trossard also getting good goal. Trossard is
good.
Yeah, he's gonna start benching Martinelli.
I think Trossard was a good buy than Mudryk. Would have
way
been.
Better. Would have been.
Yeah.
Now with this style of football, I think Mudryk could have done well.
The problem is
style of football would have worked.
The only problem with Mudryk is that he doesn't know how to finish. And
also,
Trossard can.
Trossard is a clinical player. And then electoral clinical. He's clinical.
So I would say,
it's a better sign. Actually, you're right.
It's actually a better sign.
And cheaper, actually. Because he would have spent 100 million.
Do you understand?
And they wouldn't have been able to buy Rice this season.
And there's a problem.
Yeah, that wouldn't have worked.
Do you understand?
Actually, shucks.
Yeah, so it's
a better signing.
Yeah, that was a good buy. Because I mean, when I look at Arsenal squads right now, it's balanced.
Bro, like it's perfect.
Yeah, it's balanced.
They have a good enough team for their system.
Yeah.
Like me, when I see a team, I want to know why you buy a player. So I want to know, does he fit the system? So that's why a player like Mount, we're gonna lead into transfers and whatnot. But guys, we wanna talk. But a player like Mount, I may not have understood the transfer, but I understand that he works for the system. He works for Ten Hag's system. So, dog, like systems and football, it's one and the same, dog. Like football has become so tactical.
Yeah, and you're right.
Yeah, like it's become. If you have the best tactics, you win the most matches.
You win the most matches. Simple as that.
Whether you have the best players or not, it doesn't matter because there's a lot of players City have, but it's not like they have the best in that position. If you think about it.
Yeah.
They're not because De Bruyne is the best, your Haaland is the best, your Walker is the best. But Ederson is not the best goalkeeper in the league, is he?
Ederson.
Is he the best?
I think he is.
Think so?
Yeah. I mean, Alisson hasn't been on form.
But I won't lie, I do like Ederson more than Alisson. I do like him more.
But I like Alisson. The reason why I like Alisson,
I like Ederson more.
The reason why I like Alisson is because like he has a lot of one-on-one saves.
You see there, he's one-on-one side.
A lot. It's like he's playing tennis.
Yeah, no, it's like he's just there by the net.
Yeah, it's like he's just playing tennis.
Yeah, he's one-on-one
save. I'm trying to say? Like they're very good. Like his overall ratio with the save rate, it's proper. I won't lie. It's proper. But then moving to our other results.
A disappointing result for my team. Manchester United lost 4-3 to Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena. Yeah.
Hey.
You see that Onana mistake? Yeah, it changed the game. Because the game was going well. The first 20 minutes, we were dominating. But we were the team, dog. Like, we were supposed to win that game in the first 20 minutes. But because we lacked clinicalness and we didn't finish our chances, Onana makes a mistake, it's 1-0. Couple of minutes later, less than 5 minutes later, Gnabry scores another goal, 2-0. It's difficult to get back from a 2-0 deficit in the Champions League. Very difficult.
From Bayern Munich.
Especially Bayern Munich at home. You don't win 2-0. And
Come on.
You don't go there and just win. I mean, they're on a 37-game unbeaten run. I think it's unbeaten in the group stages, not just home. Group stages. They haven't lost in the group stages in years, dog.
So
like, either way, dog, it's very difficult. At Old Trafford, I don't know what's going to happen, but hey, we'll see what happens.
Your best player for that night? I would say Rashford.
Sane, deservingly so. He was the man of the match either way. So I think Sane was very key to Bayern's play. He did well.
But for
Did
me,
well.
Son is choking, man.
He's not
Yeah.
guys, it's not Sane choking. Now you guys are seeing what Pep does to players. Guys, stop hating on that guy. Stop. We know he has he's played for he's coached the best teams, but you'll see what that guy can do
to
to a
players.
player. Yo, bro.
I mean, look at Doku now.
Oh, bro, yeah, Doku will see. He hasn't started. Doku hasn't started. At City hasn't started. Doku already had the potential, because I would see it. I tend to see it at Belgium.
And Liverpool wanted to sign him. I don't understand why didn't they sign him to
Okay,
actually
they fine.
replace.
They fine.
Not to replace money.
Poison, Luis Diaz is the best replacement for Mane. I'm sorry, bro. There's no better replacement for Mane. Luis Diaz is an insane player. I hate saying it. I hate giving anything that's to do with Liverpool, I hate giving it credit. But Luis Diaz is an incredible player, dog. That's the one guy I fear in that whole team.
Yeah.
And then the players that I like, your McAllisters and your Sabusla.
Oh,
The pass he just gave now against West Ham. Guys, McAllister is
Miraculous.
Yeah, he's insane.
So
He's insane.
Other results?
Real Madrid, we've mentioned. Barcelona winning 5-0 against Antwerp.
Oh,
Obviously.
Gavi.
Yeah.
Joao Felix.
You see that my team, guys. Yeah, no, this season.
Nah.
I'm confident, dog. Champions League confident.
But
League,
then for me,
easy. League is easy. We've won it.
Yeah, but for me, I wouldn't be that much confident yet, because I mean, the only problem I have with Barcelona is that they're conceding a lot of goals.
This season, way more than they were last season.
They are conceding a lot of
Way
goals.
too many
So
goals.
I'm seeing that
Way
there's
too
just one loophole in the midfield in terms of
Araujo
defense.
just came back, bro. And also, Busquets is very important, boy. Guys, now you see how important Busquets is. It's these things get exposed, bro. In football, bro, things don't just happen. Dog.
Yeah.
They happen for a reason, and because something was orchestrated for that to happen.
Yeah.
Busquets, for me, Busquets in this generation, he was my top 3, if not number 1, number 6s in the world, dog, for me. Because of there was a quote. I don't know if this quote is actually real, but there's a quote that was said about Busquets. You watch the game and you don't see Busquets. You see Busquets and you see the whole game. You watch Busquets and you see the whole game. Yeah. That's the type of player he is, bro. That's why a player like Messi, they think because Suarez left or Neymar left, he decreases in quality. No. See when Messi left to PSG, he didn't have a Busquets. That's not Busquets. Now look what he's doing at Inter Miami. He's enjoying, he's living. Where the quality is not the same, but he's living, he's free. A player like Busquets is very important.
And you're right, but
Very
we have
important.
to cut.
Thank you. So guys.
Moving into politics.
We're gonna. We had a young break, a young technical issue, but we just covered the results, and we're gonna go straight into politics, because there's a lot things that happen outside of football.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I know it's more or less has lost its momentum in terms of trend, in terms of it being a trend. But right now, it's very important to talk about what happens outside of football, because it's obviously going to lead us into the mental health conversations.
Situations.
Yeah. But Paul Pogba, a class act on the field, but off the field, he's had a lot going against him.
Backlash.
Yeah, it's not going good for him.
Of backlash. The backlash is
it's not going.
It's lashing him back. Eh?
Yeah, it's lashing him back.
It's lashing him back.
It's lashing
but
him
then
back.
also, please explain the story to the viewers for those who don't know.
Let's pretty much explain. So it started off, everything just started going south, obviously, when his brother came out publicly. So his brother came out on some, hey dog, you need to give me this. So he was extorting Pogba, his blood brother. So he was telling him, dog, you need to give me this amount. It was millions even. Give me this amount of money, or else I'm gonna tell the world that who you really are. Claiming that Pogba doesn't support his family, all those sort of things. So, that conversation, because you wouldn't think like your blood brother
would do such.
Yeah, that's the last person you think to extort you in public.
Yeah.
Everyone else, yes, some people hate you, some people ridicule you, but for your blood brother to do something like that, that's
not
off,
okay.
dog. And I thought the relationship was good. Like I thought genuinely nobody sharp, but yeah, it seems like things took a toll. So ever since then, the brother came out saying, "Nah, dog, that man nabona the witch doctor, nabona disangoma." So
traditional healers.
Traditional healers. So
but there's a difference, Will.
I think there is. Witch doctor and traditional healer are two different things.
Yeah.
It should be.
Yeah.
Based off of the words itself, dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, dog. So even the brother said, "Nah, dog, the man killer lawyer Mbappe."
Yo.
Like, bro.
So
and I won't lie, dog, because he mentioned there was a time that Pogba alloyed Mbappe, and in that match it was United versus PSG in the Champions League. I won't lie, dog.
So was it a group stage or was it? What is it? Was it an important match?
It was. I think it was the knockout stages. I think it was the knockout stages. So dog, if you guys watch the highlights for the game, you'll see Mbappe vele bamloyile, dog. Genuinely. Like I won't lie. It was bad. No, bro, like it was not on, bro. I didn't understand like how is it that sort of performance can actually like happen.
So these things do happen.
Traditional. Don't ask me that. You're a Pirates fan, when.
Nah, the thing is, I'm shocked that it happens in Europe.
He's an African player.
Also.
Yeah, he's an African.
Also,
he tends to go to Guinea, which is his origins. Both his brothers play for Guinea, so dog, he tends to go to Guinea year after year, dog. So maybe we are witch doctoring higher Guinea, dog.
Yeah. So they say. So
I believe this.
Don't you think that should be illegal though? I mean, think about it. It's unfair. Like it's really unfair because like imagine now a player's performance has to be hindered because of someone is actually doing something.
That in that case, yes, but I'm not against the whole going to traditional healers.
Yeah, obviously that's different, right?
Yeah,
but doing it the wrong way.
Dog, I'm for it. Usfasele when I solve. Usbophelo when the show with ukared. But now when you take that on to someone else, when you try to hinder someone's career, I'm not with that. I'm against that fully. And Pogba was claiming that because he had replied to that statement his brother made. He was like, "Nah, dog, I do that shit so that I can stop getting injuries." After that,
he's getting injuries.
That's what I was about to say. Like literally after that statement, dog, he's been injured wire. He's never been here on form for 5 games.
Yeah.
He's never played 5 games ever since then in a row. If in a row, so vela, what were you using that for? Were you actually stopping yourself from getting injured?
Or was it for someone else? So do you think that it happened, it reached the point whereby it went back, like it was karma?
Yeah, genuinely. For the fact that the whole world knew that Oloile Mbappe, it could have also been the Sangoma themselves, dog, that was like, dog, because you have been exposed, go lawyer. Because if anything, maybe.
Is it possible?
It's possible, dog. There's many theories you can have, dog. It could be Wamloyi load, it was just God's karma, dog. Hey, bro. Zachig. Askis.
So I want to know, so is it possible for Pogba to lawyer a white player? Or does it have to be a black player?
Dog, anyone can be lawyer, dog. Anyone can be lawyer, dog. If anything, dog, it's easier to lawyer a white person than it is to lawyer a black person because who is guarding white people? Who are their ancestors?
Well, I don't know. I can't answer for them, yeah.
Hey, let me not get into religion because I'm gonna get into trouble.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get into trouble. So
but
sports.
That's for football, guys. So it's crazy how now spirituality actually affects the football scene.
Rightfully so, though, because I think spiritually should affect our life.
Yeah, obviously, but like in that sense.
Poison. It's a question that needs to be answered. Because I understand you was more paler, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that.
So after that, so how did the story end?
It was quiet, dog. Pogba didn't pay the extortion. The brother didn't come back for more. Pogba's career is what happened after, dog. Literally, look at him, dog. It's embarrassing. It's sad. Not even embarrassing, dog. It's genuinely sad.
And then now the cocaine situation. I've heard that the drug
which one?
situation.
Oshari tracks that man.
No, I heard like he was allegedly. I don't know if I'm wrong or right.
But it's not the only one.
Yeah.
If he
was found, he was found with drugs.
Oh, it's the doping stuff.
Yeah, the
wasn't
doping.
necessarily. I wouldn't say it was drugs, but it was performance enhancing something. And he now has received a ban for for that thing, for that set drug or for that. Yeah, it's against the football. Because also, I think it was. Because it's something that you can't eat. Even you can't eat, you can't drink. That will obviously is more or less like a performance enhancer to the footballing laws and stuff. Yeah. So also like it tends to get you into trouble, and you might be innocent. You might have just done innocent something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a pure Dianti. I don't know. Dianti.
Yeah.
Who got banned. Who was a prospect? Oh my word! That bro was destined to win the World Cup with us, as well as win us this World Cup. But he also had some doping saga, and now he's been off of rugby for some time now. Which dog, like, and he claims that he never took a performance enhancing drug. He could have been spiked, or it was just like it was just natural, dog.
But then how? Okay, why would someone spike it?
It's possible, guys. There's people that don't want you to win, bro. It's possible, dog. Out there, guys, don't think everyone wants you to succeed. Don't think that.
Yeah, obviously we do know
not
that.
in this world, dog. Like, and that's the problem. Like, is that we're too busy worried on trying to bring the next person down. Don't do that. Worry about yourself. That's why Pogba suffered the consequences. Worry about yourself, dog. It's facile.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine. But manje, you wanna now
affect other people.
Yeah, no.
That's not okay.
That doesn't work, bro. Cause it doesn't work, bro.
Okay, cool. So moving away from the Papa situation, and then Mason Greenwood. Guys, like what's happening with United? Because like I feel like everything is not United anymore. I mean, it's Mason Greenwood, it's Anthony, it's Sancho as well, it's Maguire.
Right wing after right wing, and then this centre back that can't play. Like I'm not against like the thing is like Maguire was good, dog. Like he was good. Like there was a point where he was genuinely decent because he was also linked to City before he joined us. Like even the season he joined, the first season he was good, dog.
So he turned out to be a gimmick.
High pressure, boys. It's tough. Poison is the biggest club in the world. It's the biggest. Not everyone can just gain and shine. They made him captain so soon. Come on, without the qualities.
Actually, why do England do that? Why do they actually? It's like they have favoritism over their players.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would, but then to a certain extent.
But you need to promote your product as much as you can, boy. And I think that's what the English Premier League has done and the English teams have done is that they promote their players. It's the English players first before anything else. That's what the English clubs have promoted for a while. And that's why at United we were not doing so well. It's because, the English players were playing. They were playing, but production. Are you producing something? Maguire was starting when he wasn't supposed to be starting. Jones was kept on the contract until we were paying him for years when he wasn't even playing. McTominay is not English, but he's Scottish, which is almost the same thing. Also him.
But McTominay he was actually a decent player.
He's decent, but he's not played right.
He's not played right?
He's not played right. Yeah, I don't think we're playing him. Because if you're seeing him at Scotland and you're seeing him at United, it's two different players. Two different players. Like I said.
Totally.
And that's the thing. I don't think he's a number 6 anymore, dog. I think maybe at some point I saw him being the next new age Scholes. But he never adopted to that position, the number 6, and being Mutofasa. But dog, his clinicalness, which for me, when I first heard of McTominay, obviously it was when he was starting to get into the first team. Yeah. But when he started getting into the first team, I heard he was a striker before in the academy.
So
he is a natural striker, and that's why he finishes so well.
Well,
Yeah, bro. Like that's why he's doing so well for Scotland. That he's a natural striker. Good striker, there, man. So,
striker, yeah.
So that's why he does
So
so
then
well.
Sancho, but guys, why, like, I don't understand. Why would you not put Sancho in the starting lineup? Like, what is wrong with Sancho?
So,
like, because for me, I think the worst decision that Sancho made was to go to United.
yeah, you see with that chat.
Yeah, because I mean, like, why like, I don't understand.
Yeah,
because number one, like, I don't think, no offense, right? But United, he's not a United type of winger. He's more of like a Barcelona type of winger, more of like a City type of winger, more of like an Arsenal type of winger. You understand what I'm saying? He's like technically gifted. And obviously, when you look at United, when you look at your Chelsea, your Liverpool, they are
actually,
quick wingers.
bro, like, you're not even, like, you're spot on. Because sometime this week I had the same thought. Like, I was asking myself, because I'm not even asking myself, like, I told myself, you know what, if Sancho were to be sold in January, I'm fine with that. Because number one, he doesn't fit our style.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah, like, I must be honest.
Yeah. And honestly, it's not like he's a bad player or something.
He's not a bad player.
Yeah,
like,
but then it's just that it doesn't fit for the system. You understand? And obviously, when you look at right now, it clearly shows that he's struggling.
He's the only player who, since Ten Hag has arrived, has not adapted. Literally.
Yeah.
He's the only player. Aware both Van der Beek are not playing and all that, but he knows Eric Ten Hag's style. It's just that Van der Beek has probably lost his touch. He probably has lost. He genuinely probably has lost his touch. Because also confidence, like confidence takes you back, dog.
Yeah.
If you have confidence, you can be at top of the world. But if you don't, it takes you back.
The only problem is obviously is transitioning to this type of football that the Premier League plays.
Okay, Premier League, yes.
Yeah.
In terms of style of play of the manager, it's a different story. But in terms of style of play of the Premier League, that one, adapting is tough, though.
Yeah.
It's not for Unkumuntu. The Premier League is not for everyone. So with Van der Beek, dog, like, I think that he needs to just find his confidence back. But Sancho, so the situation with Sancho, to people who don't know, so Eric Ten Hag came out and said that Jadon Sancho is not at the power that he's supposed to be. He's not at the level that he's supposed to be.
He set the level in terms of fitness, right?
Fitness and fitness and what. And then Sancho retaliated by posting on social media saying, "Nah, dog, don't listen to those stuff." And you don't say that. As a player, you don't say that. You don't undermine the manager in public, though.
Yeah.
Undermine him in the changing room, fine. I understand that because things get heated. But you undermine him in public, I agree. Salim. If you need to sell him, though. I don't fucks with that.
Yeah, because like he's not playing for the same team.
You're not playing for the same team, though.
Yeah.
If you want to undermine him like that, you're not playing for the same team.
Yeah.
It's as simple
but
as
also,
that.
I mean, and that's the thing. It brings me to this: that don't you think that, in terms of Eric Ten Hag, he somehow becomes too harsh to players?
We needed this, though. If he's too harsh, if he is too harsh, we need this. Because we're 10 years into an organized structure. We're 10 years into an organized... So there's no time to be funny. There's no time to be happy with you, dog. We're 10 years into struggle, dog. No time to laugh, yeah. If you're going to bring in change, you're bringing it harshly, dog. You tell Ronaldo he's not useful. Otherwise.
Yeah.
There's no other way, bro. Because United, I won't lie, dog. The first thing we needed to fix was the manager-player control, the power. Whoever has that power, we needed to fix that first on the field.
Yeah,
we needed to fix that.
And also, the Greenwood situation it aligns straight up to that.
Why you see things like Greenwood don't happen.
Yeah.
Or if anything, they're but they don't get exposed.
I won't lie, yo. I Greenwood feeding
you genuinely
because Greenwood is a
quality player. Like, I won't lie, it broke my heart when that thing first came out because I was like, what?
That's why players have to go to school.
Yeah, guys, please go through. Like, I know you guys have therapists, né? But go to support groups. Go with people that are like ordinary people, dog. Don't be around these superstars.
For me, I think they should be just a school. Every club has to have a lecture of some sort that actually teaches players with regards to them adapting to society as football players, because I don't think they know how to adapt to society as football players.
You can see the struggle. You can see the struggle because Telly Ali, obviously the football show was not on when he had that interview. But Telly Ali was going through some things as well, and we didn't know that he was actually going through these things mentally. And then we come out and hear, sorry for the N-word, please bleep that out, my bro. But we find out the guy is literally taking pills. He's been on pills and whatnot. He's been in and out of depression. All of a sudden, and we're like, yo, dog, generally you shouldn't be going through that.
Yeah.
You shouldn't, because you have people that look up to you, dog.
You have to have a team. I think players have to have a team. Because of right now,
a team, you were right when you said school, dog. School. To adapt, because you need to learn how to adapt to social media, to fame, to being a public figure, to money. I think they need school, dog. Like they genuinely need to be like you had it spot on. They need to be schooled on how to carry these things, dog, how to handle these things.
Because sometimes
it's difficult, dog, and I don't blame them. I genuinely do not blame them. Like mental health is a serious issue in football, and we need to speak about it. Way more than we are.
And people are not speaking about it. Even Nhlongo, the Orlando Pirates, former
Brighton.
Brighton, he spoke about it.
It's tough, no?
He spoke about it.
I'm not
and
surprised.
He said it.
I'm not surprised. He looked like Vele. He was going through some things because
he was
a prospect. He had something. I'm not saying it was the best, but he had something, dog.
I mean,
and Kuzwa is one of those ones that you can see with they had potential, but there was something that was
Kuzwa, I think it was more of alcohol.
Yeah, he was because Mfana Setebe. I think Kuzwa Mfana Setebe. Can you?
So that's why school is important in clubs.
School is very important. You need to I think it's very important that, because I once had a conversation with who's this agent, Wayne Sandilands and Opa Manye Sanlepasa, Alex. If he ever sees this, big shout out to Alex. So I had a conversation with him because I was obviously in the beginning stages of wanting to be an agent. So I was trying to learn the game. And we had a conversation over coffee. With my dad. So we had a conversation, and when he was telling me all these things, dog, he was telling me I can't obviously disclose a lot. That's something I can't do. But he was just telling me that with players, dog, when it comes to understanding of money and what to do with it, people don't know. They don't know. And one of the players who knew, it was Sandilands. He was telling me how Sandilands carries himself outside of the pitch. And we're like, Sandilands, big shout out to you with the way you carry yourself. I can't say anything because that's the respect I have for Alex and you. But the way Sandilands does his work outside and on the pitch, dog, he does his job, dog. Regardless. Sandilands is someone that always did his job. Why, regardless, financially he was sorted. Not because he's white. Because a lot of people are like, nah, he's white. Nah. Fair, yes, he's got a financial backing already. Sharp. But he built his own name and he built his own money. And what he did with it is very important. Because even if you're born with money, dog, what you do with it is very important.
Yeah, because it can perish.
That thing can make or break you, dog.
Yeah.
Can make or break you. So, with players, dog, they need to be schooled on how to handle these sort of things.
And as well as even relationships. Yeah.
With their relationships, I think some of them do handle it well. Some. Yeah, some.
Because even Tekomdise did say that players do get carried away.
Yeah. Everyone gets carried away, dog. Even if you're even if you're not a footballer and you're married or you have a girlfriend, there's always gonna be factors that anyway, sports
it shouldn't be that way. Especially
that's life, dog.
I know.
Life.
But it shouldn't be that way. But let's go to predictions before.
We forgot about Anthony. But either way, Anthony is pretty much the same thing as Greenwood. Assault charges are now pressed against him. And United are also taking a step back from him. That's why he's not part of a selection right now, which is a smart move to do. But why are we going through this? Why are we even going through this? So, dog, when it comes to football, school is very important. I think if we can school each other, I hope my show can be a sort of school, dog, because I want to speak about shit like this. Like, I want to speak about the things that footballers go through. I'm not a footballer, but I can see it, dog. Like, I can see it. Mentally, these guys are not, like, they're not okay, bro.
They're not okay.
They're going through a lot. So, a big thank you to More Music Productions. The reason why we are sounding and looking so clean is because of More Music Productions. Hey, it's not my flower, they plastic, but they're making everything look good, you know.
You can't expose.
Get decoration. They also have plastic decorations. Abanye banama fruits and clean on plastic. Guys, special. But anyway, guys, like, because hey man, we're out here. We at Sold Out Records. Big shout out to Sold Out Records for hosting us, for always being the home to the best content that was popping worldwide and box-to-box sports worldwide. Nonetheless, let's go straight into the predictions. The next clip will be what we speak about. Thank you. Peace. Yeah, Premier League predictions coming up. Quick, rapid fire predictions. We're just going to give the score. We don't need to talk much. If we need to describe why we think that, we will. But first game on the cards, very interesting game. Aston Villa at home versus Brighton. I'm personally seeing a Brighton win. 2-1, 3-2. One of those two.
Aston Villa win.
Aston Villa win.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Manchester
2-1.
2-1. Okay. Manchester United versus Crystal Palace. So they're gonna play against each other twice in 1 week.
Man United 2-1.
Because we're playing at home, I'm saying 2-0, 3-0 maybe. That has to be a very good performance from us.
Come on, with your defense.
Guys, Amrabat Amrabat is in. Like, he played, not started, but he came on as a sub. So he's gonna start. He'll start. So hey man, we'll see.
Yeah.
Newcastle versus Burnley.
Burnley win.
Burnley versus Newcastle win.
Yeah. I think Burnley might steal it.
1-0, 2-0 Newcastle.
I'm telling you guys, like, I think Burnley might steal it.
Newcastle at St. James's Park.
Guys.
What's your prediction then? Score?
1-0.
1-0. Champion score?
Yeah.
I'm saying 2-0. So
1-0, dog. Because when I look at company and how Newcastle...
but they're 19th.
Yeah.
It's bad.
But they'll come back.
I hope so, dog, because they played good football last season.
Yeah.
Aye, but the Premier League itself, not for everyone. Next fixture we get into Wolves versus Man City.
Man City.
3-0.
4-0.
3-0.
4-0.
Because they're away, I don't see a big score. But also Wolves
4.
are not...
Even 7, because like when they're away, it's like they score a lot of goals.
7?
Yeah, they can't even hit a 7.
Is that your final prediction? 7-0?
No, 5. No, 5. No ways.
My prediction is 2-0, 3-0.
Yeah, 5.
For Manchester City. Same thing as the Nottingham Forest result, actually. Bournemouth versus Arsenal.
1-0
Arsenal. 2-0.
Yeah.
Say 1-0 Arsenal. Because it's at the Vitality Stadium. So
nah.
Might be a tough fixture.
For me, I don't think that works. Because Arsenal's form.
They're not fire. They're not peaking with the players that they have right now.
Yeah, they're not peaking, but like they know how to win games, dog.
Yeah, they'll find.
And that's what's important.
West Ham versus Sheffield United.
West Ham
3-1.
Yeah, 3-1. I agree. 3-1-2.
Yeah, 3-1 with West Ham. Hey man, they're also in good form. James Ward-Prowse bended like Beckham. Everton versus Luton Town.
Everton 1-0.
Everton's gonna win this 2-3-0 because I was shocked that they actually beat Brentford 3-1 yesterday. So hey dog, things can happen in football. So maybe they're finding their form now.
Now for me, I would say, especially on that game when I looked at it, tactically they were inclined, but obviously looking at Son Dyche, he's more of a traditional coach. But then let's not go into that.
Yeah, those old age guys, 4-4-2 vibes. Hey, you know those guys. Big fixture, if not the biggest of the weekend. Liverpool versus Tottenham. Tottenham being at home. Me guys, after they just drew with Arsenal, which I like. It was I didn't necessarily
3-2 Tottenham.
Yeah, dog. That's where Tottenham won, dog.
3-2. Liverpool might steal it.
3-2 Tottenham, dog.
Okay, 3-2 Tottenham.
3-2 Tottenham, dog. I agree.
The first one, let's go with the first one,
Last one.
Second
last one. Nottingham Forest versus Brentford. Brentford 1-0, 2-1.
Nottingham 1-0.
I like clean sheets, man. There's no clean sheets in the Premier League offering. There's 2-1 to Brentford.
I think draw. I'll go with the draw.
Nottingham
1-1
Forest,
draw.
Brentford.
Yeah, I think a 1-1 draw.
Not bad. Okay. Last fixture. Hey, excuse me. Fulham versus Chelsea.
Chelsea 1-0.
I see Fulham 1-0. I think Fulham will win this one 1-0. Chelsea, it's bad. I mean, today's fixture says everything. But we thank you for joining us. We thank you for accommodating us, Sold Out Records. Thank you for allowing us to give you guys the best content. We are BOX2BOX Sports Worldwide. I am your host, Fiso Mdlamini. We out.